Almost exactly 12 years ago, I went out to Sri Lanka on my first foreign filming shoot. I was working as a camera assistant on a show called Wild Sri Lanka, and in just under 3 weeks, I'm going back again. But this time, it's not as part of a crew or not for any big show. This time, I'm going back on my own and I'm taking my camera and my bike. And I'm doing it all on my own terms. Just before Christmas, I heard that a big shoot that I was supposed to be on now had fallen through. And if you've seen the video that I published a few weeks ago, you'll know that 2025 wasn't a great year for me. Like, in terms of work, I did very, very little. And to be honest, I wasn't prepared for that to bleed over into 2026. So I've just taken the bull by the horns a bit, really. And a couple of days ago, I booked some tickets to Sri Lanka. I'm still working out the plan, but I'm really, really excited to get out there and get going. I'm just trying to do something a bit different and to show that there are other ways of making wildlife films that don't include a massive budget and a big production team. And so that's what this trip is all about. Sri Lanka is a phenomenal country for wildlife. It's so biodiverse. They have tons of different habitats, loads of different endemic species, and there are a lot of amazing creatures that I'm looking forward to filming. You've got the big ones, the elephants, the leopards, the bears. You've got whales off the coast, amazing bird life, cool smaller mammals. You've got slender loris, you've got bats, you've got monkeys, all the lizards and snakes and amphibians, and then some amazing tree and plant life as well. One of the reasons I'm taking my bike though is to slow everything down a bit and really get to experience the sights and smells and sounds and feel the country. Because a lot of the time on normal shoots, we'll fly in, we'll jump in a taxi, and then we will just go to the single location that we're filming at. And you get a really strong sense of that particular area, but you don't often get to experience the rest of the country and how all the habitats interconnect. And on the bike, as I'm climbing the hills, I will feel the highlands. I will experience the downhills as I drop into the lower dry areas. And cycling along the coast, I'll get to experience the mangrove. Being out in it, I'll get to experience the habitats and also the people who live in those areas as well. And that's one of the things that I'm hoping to do on this. I've been in touch with quite a few different filmmakers and photographers and conservationists to try and talk with people who live in Sri Lanka and experience these places, and I'll have a different experience than I would do on a normal film shoot. It's not going to be easy. There are quite a few challenges. The first one is I have 40 kilograms of baggage. My bike is 15 kilograms, so I have to get all my personal belongings and all my filming kit into about 25 kilos, which is not very much at all. So it's going to be proper back to basics filming. I'm going to have a tripod, I'm going to have a camera with a long lens, and I'm going to take some other bits as well to try and raise the production value, but I won't have much space to take much kit. I'm going to have to get quite inventive with how I do those things. So I'm quite looking forward to that, but that will be a challenge. I'm going to have to get all of that stuff on my bike as well and carry that around. And the more stuff I take, the more I have to cycle up the hills. And some of these hills are big. A few of the passes are like a couple of thousand meters, 1900 or 2000 meters. The days where I'm climbing are going to be a slog. It's the traffic as well. Crazy buses and tuk-tuks and cars and cows on the road, and it's all quite crazy over there. Another thing that we definitely don't get over here, you might get the odd badger in the road, but you definitely don't get elephants. And I've seen videos of elephants turning over tuk-tuks. So I'm a bit apprehensive about the idea that I might be cycling along a road and, well, hopefully I don't cycle into an elephant, but the possibility of being around elephants on a bike, there's no real protection. I just have to be sensible and try not to put myself in a dangerous position. I'll be filming it all myself, so I'll be stopping the bike, putting the tripod down, cycling past it, cycling back. So I'm going to be doing all of that stuff as well as filming the wildlife and then doing it on a budget as well. I'm trying not to spend too much money, but I hope that I can prove that you can make good wildlife films without too much budget and show something really nice and really interesting and hopefully something a little bit different. I've also only got 2.5 weeks to research it all, but I think it should come together nicely. After a really disappointing year last year, and then the disappointment of this shoot just falling through, it's nice to have something that I'm excited about and something to look forward to. And I am really looking forward to this. It's a bit scary. I've got a lot to do before I go. I've got bike bags to make. I've got 3D printer there that I've got some ideas on things to make before I go, but I've got to design them. I've got to work out how I'm going to carry all the kit on the bike. I've got to plan the route, which is a lot of stuff to do, and then coordinate it all with all the different people who I'm going to be meeting over there as well. And then put that around best times of the month for behaviour. There's so much to do in the next 2.5 weeks. And a lot of this stuff, when you're making a wildlife film, will take months and months and months of pre-production. And I don't have that. I'm just going to have to work really hard and wing it and just do my best. But there will be a lot of updates coming out over the next few weeks. And then I will be putting out videos as I travel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down below. Turn on notifications, because I will be trying to stick to a schedule, but depending on how much cycling I have to do when the filming is, it's not going to be precisely at the same time each week. Keep the notifications on. This is just an update video to say cool stuff incoming. Keep your eyes peeled. And I will see you very, very soon. Catch you then.